Hi my Jazzies, here's a rose gold smoky eye featuring the Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy palette. Priming my face using the Farsali Unicorn Essence, also using by Farsali the Liquid Glass Primer or Serum, I think they call this one. I just love it for the glow. And then moving on to my brows, I'm using the Morphe Brow Cream in the shade Java. I do use the brow pencil that comes with that kit just to fill in the sparse areas. Cleaning up my brows, I used the Louise base in the shade 05 and just carried this down onto my eyes as my eyeshadow base. For under my eyes, I used the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. This, of course, is much lighter than my skin tone, but mentioned in my previous tutorial, I do use it just as a brightening or blurring product. On top of that, I used my Born This Way concealer in the shade Warm Sand. I also used this as my foundation and placed it on the remainder of my face. To blend this out, I did use my Morphe sponge, and it is damp so that it gives a seamless blend and full coverage. To set the concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Fairlight. I'm also using that powder to do a bit of reverse contouring so that my face is a bit more chiseled or carved. The key here is to do it from the tip of the ear towards the lips so that your face is more snatched. Now onto the eyes. I'm obsessed with this Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy palette. I can't help it, guys. Like, it is the smallest palette I own and I can't put it down. Like, I just use it non-stop. Anyway, I dipped into the shade Le Sin. This is a beautiful rose gold shade. Oh my god, look at it. Just take it in. Like, it's so pigmented, it reflects gold, it's just beautiful. To blend that out into the crease, I'm doing a bit of a reverse eye look here. So I did from the lid first upwards into the crease. This is the shade Paradiso, and I'm just running that from the crease upwards. I do go a bit heavy, and I will share how to fix that later on in the video. To deepen up the crease and the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to dip into the shade Dark Matter. This is a black shade, so I do take my time and place the product first and then blend and repeat and slowly blend the product inwards and upwards. Now, I try my best to stay within that line of the outer corner of my eye, but I don't. So right here, you can see that it's a bit outside. So what I did is I used my setting powder or finishing powder and just dragged it upwards towards the eyebrow just to clean that up a bit. It's not going to eliminate it, but it will soften it. This time I decided to do a bit of eyeliner, so I used my Kat Von D tattoo liner. So here I'm just showing you guys how I typically do my liner. I do take my time and I do the eyes at the same time. I don't do one and then the other. It just helps me try my best to, eliminate any mistakes or fix any issues that I may have. So I start from drawing my wing and then I move inwards. Another tip is that I do start as close as I can to the lash line, and then I will make my wing bigger or thicker. If you don't like how your winged eyeliner looks, you can always smudge this out. And what that means is that you take a black eyeshadow or whatever color your liner is and you place it over it and then you just smudge it out. So I like to use a flat liner brush, and you guys can see how it's very minimal, but it's there. It doesn't show the eyeliner or any mistakes you may have made. In the waterline, as always, I use my Ardency in Modster liner in the shade Black. If your liner in your waterline smudges or runs, you can always set it. Just use a flat liner brush and dip into some eyeshadow and simply press it inwards to wherever you placed that liner. Smoke out that lower lash line, I do go back in with the shade Paradiso, and here's a close-up of the eyes so far. I'm then dusting away that excess powder or baking. I excessively bake because I do not like to touch up my makeup throughout the day, and just leaving that powder there as long as I can really helps with that. I did some contouring, and I also contoured my nose as always, using my Milani blush in the shade Coral Cove. Here's what the face looks like so far. We need some highlight, we need some lashes, we need some mascara. So first off, setting the face using my Morphe Continuous Mist. I love this product, but I'm testing it out right now in the warmer months to see how it goes. I'm going to do something different here. They typically say do not place a liquid over the powder, but I'm going to use my Farsali liquid glass and place it on the areas where I would typically highlight. I also wanted to try it on eyeshadow because I did see that it gives like this wet finish. What do you guys think? Comment below. To highlight, I'm going to use this Stellar Lights palette by Milani. I'm going to dip into that gold and rose gold shade and just place it on the high points of my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and on the upper parts of my eyebrows, or on my forehead, I should say. What do you guys think about this trick? Does it work? It does intensify the highlight a bit more and gives you more of a natural glow, not that, stripe of glow. Onto the lips, as always, I use my NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Cold Brew. Love this for overlining. I'm going to use a liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is in the shade Bitter Sweet. Another close-up here. Now on to lashes. So I got this primer by Marc Jacobs. It's called a Velvet Primer. I did not really believe in these products, but the more I tried it with my different mascaras, the more I loved it. And I will do a separate video showing you guys how it works. I won't talk too much about it in this video because I am going to use falsies, but you guys can kind of see how it performs. I didn't use excessive amounts here. On the lower lash line, this mascara, however, by MAC, I absolutely love it. Like I mentioned it in my previous video, it grabs those lower lashes. And I just felt as though the look was not complete, so I moved on to a gloss. This one is actually a lip plumper by Milani. And last but not least are lashes. These are by Coco Lashes in the style Queen Bee. One of my absolute favorites. I do toggle with them here. And if you guys want a separate video, please let me know. And my Jazzies, here we are. This is the complete look. I hope you liked it. I wish you a great weekend. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.